Hi, I'm Izzy, and this is Dizzy Quilts and Sews. Welcome to episode 9 of hashtag Friday Sews. And a big thank you to Jen from Today in Jen's Sewing Room for creating this hashtag and giving all of us YouTube vloggers an opportunity to share a little bit about what's been going on in our sewing room. So I did not do a Friday Sews video last week because just ran out of time, and I was just too busy and had to make choices as far as what I was doing. But I do have a few things to share with you this week. So I've a couple of finishes. I have things on my cutting table and my sewing machine. I have a bit of a fabric haul to share, so just a few pieces I received in the mail earlier this week, and a little bit of a life update. So let's get right into it. So first, the finishes. So what I've managed to get done in the last week or so. So the first thing is, and I've posted about this dress on Instagram and talked about it here when I covered all of my April makes. So Saturday last weekend, or the weekend that just passed, I finally finished my daughter's saltwater slip dress in this beautiful, beautiful satin from Rainbow Fabrics in the UK. So I went on and on in my April Makes video about how difficult the satin was to sew with. And as a result, I'm definitely going to take a long break from sewing with satin. This thing was a nightmare. But the dress is done. She wore it to go to a party on Saturday, and she looked absolutely lovely. So that's all good. The second make I managed to get done this week is a Rhapsody blouse for myself in a beautiful rayon challis I got also from Rainbow Fabrics earlier this year. So here she is. I don't have any proper pictures of her yet on me, but I will. Anyways, I'll talk about all of it when I do my May makes video. But I'm super happy with it. The fabric is gorgeous. I managed to get the little ties done by making bias binding from the same fabric. I did the cuffs a little bit differently. I sewed them down so they didn't flop over all the time. It's got a yoke, and I used the burrito method. It's all well explained in the video, in the pattern instructions. So very pleased with my Rhapsody. The only thing that I'm going to change next time is to shorten it more, because I did shorten it by about 1.5 inches, and I still find it a little bit too long. So next time I'll shorten it a bit more, but overall very pleased. Now, it hasn't been warm enough over here to wear this yet, but next week, the weatherman is saying the weather's going to be nice. So hopefully I'll get to wear it next week. And then my third and final make from this week is an Itch to Stitch Seychelles top in a polka dot rayon challis. Can't remember where I bought this. I'd actually forgotten I had this until I went rummaging through my stash for something else and then saw it. And I'm like, oh, this would make an awesome Seychelles top. So here she is. I like this top. I've made it before in a nice green fabric. The only thing I'm not crazy about is the facing. So the facing is top stitched down, and I really don't like that. I don't like sewing it. I'm not crazy about the look. But if you don't stitch it down, it kind of flops around on the inside and is a nightmare to iron. So yeah, maybe next time I'll try and figure a better way. Maybe lengthen the facing a bit so it doesn't want to come out. So, and I mean, I do understitch and everything, but yeah. Anywho, it's done. It looks nice. It's got short sleeves. So again, I've not worn this yet. It just hasn't been warm enough. And yeah, and the poofy sleeves here make it a little more difficult to wear this under a cardigan. But I'm very happy, and I've got some light blue pants as well as white pants planned for this month and into June that I think this will look very, very nice with. So very, very happy with my finishes from this week. As far as plans for this week, I've got a pair of Cocoa pants by Pattern Emporium, all cut and ready to sew. They are in a light blue linen-like fabric. Again, it's one of those fabrics that I found in my stash that I bought probably a long time ago. I have no idea where I bought this from or what the composition is, but it feels a little like linen, but it's a blend. I'm pretty sure it could be a cotton linen or, yeah. Anyways, so I think it's going to look really, really nice with the navy blue polka dot top, as well as a bunch of other things I've got already in my wardrobe. So those are the plans. I also have a Galaxy tee all cut and ready to sew for my daughter. So that's going to be her May payment. I've mentioned this before. She helps me out on the channel by editing a lot of my videos. So as payment, I make her one garment per month. So she got the saltwater slip dress for April, and for May, she's going to get the Galaxy tee in a beautiful blue fabric. So I think she'll be happy with that. So those are the two projects I've got going on at the moment. I also purchased a couple of things this week. Well, actually, I didn't purchase them this week. I purchased them last week, but they arrived this week. So I bought fabric from Closet Core Fabrics. They are located here in Montreal, and that's amazing because I put in the order and within just a few days they were at my door. So the first thing I bought was this viscose twill print in this gorgeous, gorgeous purple. I have 2 yards of this. I mean, this is stunning, stunning. And these are definitely my colors. I love purple. So I've got 2 yards, so enough to make a nice blouse, potentially with long poofy sleeves. I'll have to check my patterns. I really have no plans for this just yet. I just couldn't resist. Look how gorgeous this is. So yeah, so 2 yards of this beauty. So still have to make plans for that. This is a batik also. I think, oh no, I got 3 yards of this. And the reason I got 3 yards, it's very stiff. It's gonna wash. Once I wash it though, it's gonna soften considerably. So the reason I got 3 yards of this is I have another Harrison shirt planned for this. I think it's going to be really, really nice. And again, I think this is in my color palette. And finally, I got 2.5 yards of a cotton duck canvas for some navy pants. Yeah, so just your basic navy canvas fabric. I thought this would make an amazing pair of Arden pants. Yeah, so definitely pants, possibly the Arden by Helen's Closet. So this is it in terms of fabric purchases. Very pleased with those. I don't know if I've mentioned this before on the channel, but I'm a member of the Cashmerette Club. So basically for a few dollars every month, I get access to a pattern, 20% discount on her other patterns. There's a forum or clubhouse, as it's referred to, for members. a live event every month, some master classes facilitated or delivered by Jenny herself. I mean, I think it's amazing value just because I love the cashmerette patterns. They fit me well. I love her instructions. Yeah, so, and the May pattern is a winner, I think. So the Alton blouse, it's gorgeous. So that's definitely going at the very, very top of my to make list. And actually, I might use that viscose twill from Closet Core Fabrics to make that one. I think that might work very, very well. So yeah, so a few purchases this week. As far as what's been going on in my life, well, we had a very busy weekend, the weekend past. My sister's partner turned 60, so we had a big party for him in a nice fancy restaurant. So I got to wear a dress and get all dressed up for the first time in 2 years. I wore an Antrim dress by Itch to Stitch that I sewed last year, last year in an ITY from Minerva. And so I wore it to the party with a black cardigan on top and my black boots. And I was very pleased with my outfit when I got ready and before I left the house. But by the time I got back to the house, I decided I really don't like that dress. I mean, it fits me, but after a large meal and sitting down for like 3 hours, the waist sash or the waistband just was not comfortable at all anymore. Also, that fabric shows all of the lumps and bumps, and it's just, I was not feeling comfortable in that dress at all by the end of the evening. So I think the dress is going to get retired or donated or recycled. I mean, yeah, I like the fabric, I like the colors, but just not great in that dress. So I think that was just me making a poor decision pairing that fabric with that pattern. So yeah, but we had a great time, great food. It was, it was a very nice party. And then on Sunday, we had our twin granddaughter's second birthday party. So got to spend the day with a bunch of toddlers, basically, but with family. So that was really, really nice. And that was May 1st. So the kickoff to Me Made May. So I, of course, wore a Me Made garment. I wore my Itch to Stitch Newport. And I was very, very comfortable the whole day. Wore it with jeans. And yeah, it was just an awesome, awesome weekend spent with the people I love, basically. So it was very, very nice. And lastly, I thought I would leave you with a kitten update. So the new cat, the kitten bear, did not get along with our older cat. Or rather, I should say the older cat, the 10-year-old cat, really did not take to Bear. Despised him, growled at him, hissed at him, and so on. But then last week I was working and I turned around to look at what the cats were up to. And then there they were, the two of them in the cat bed, grooming each other. It was kind of adorable. So I'll insert a bit of a clip just to show you how cute they were. And that is it for me today. I hope you had a wonderful week. I hope you're going to have an even better weekend. And thank you for stopping by. Please leave me a like on your way out if you like the video. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I would really appreciate it. Thanks so much for stopping by, and I will see you soon.